Could it be that the borders of Israel stretch far beyond what we see on the map today? Does the notion of a greater Israel, a state that allegedly seeks to cover most of the Middle East, hold any water? This idea, widely accepted in Arabic-speaking countries and Iran, has woven a complex web of misunderstandings and negative attitudes towards Israel. But how much truth does it carry? Let's unravel this thread together. The concept of a greater Israel, in essence, suggests that Zionists harbor ambitions of extending the state's borders from the Nile to the Euphrates. It's a notion that has been used as a political weapon, stirring mistrust and hostility. But let's delve into the evidence that supposedly supports this theory. A popular claim points to the Israeli 10 agora coin, bearing what appears to be a map of this greater Israel. However, on closer examination, the image on the coin is actually an ancient candelabrum or menorah, an emblem of the State of Israel. The supposed map is in fact an artistic representation of the menorah's base and has no geographical significance. Another piece of evidence is the supposed inscription on the Israeli parliament building, the Knesset, which allegedly reveals Zionist aspirations for a greater Israel. But again, this claim falls flat. There are no inscriptions on the Knesset that make such a statement. The historical and ideological origins of the Greater Israel concept are often traced back to the Jewish Bible and statements made by early Zionist leaders. Yet, these references in religious texts are spiritual and prophetic, not political blueprints for state expansion. As for the early Zionist leaders, their words have been taken out of context and manipulated to serve a narrative that fuels conflict rather than understanding. In conclusion, the idea of a greater Israel, while potent in the realm of Middle Eastern politics, lacks substantial evidence. The supposed proofs are largely unfounded, based on misinterpretations and misinformation. The concept itself is a myth, one that hinders peace negotiations in the Arab-Israeli conflict rather than facilitating them. So, the provocative question about the concept of a greater Israel, does it hold any truth? The evidence suggests otherwise. The Israeli 10 agora coin, the supposed inscriptions on the Knesset, the biblical references, and the quotes from early Zionist leaders. All these pieces of evidence crumble under scrutiny. They reveal a narrative built on misconceptions, not facts. The concept of a greater Israel, while a powerful tool in the political arena, is a myth that needs debunking. It serves no purpose other than to fuel mistrust and hostility, hindering the path to peace in the Middle East. So, as we navigate the complex world of Middle Eastern politics, it's essential to separate fact from fiction, to challenge the narratives that divide us, and to strive for understanding rather than conflict.